Oh, I'm so excited, guys, because this week is, well, it's this, it's the second week of April, but we're already into spring. So spring is like my favorite time because it's, new ideas, new projects, all that fun stuff. But this year is going to be different, and a lot of signs are going to be I guess they're going to have a little bit of their feathers ruffled, I guess you could say, because it's just not quite the predictable 4, that solid, stable, foundational 4 that we're used to. It's a little bit quirky, and in a good way. I mean, we're all here to grow and learn, so who said life is always going to be easy? Sometimes it's not, and we're in a growing phase. So I think the whole world is. There's really this energy overall that's really making us feel like we're paradigm shifting, I guess you could say. So this is the second week of April, and we have, at just a first glance, we've kind of got some good old-fashioned high change numbers, but they're really not, because they're the versions of the numbers that are more docile, more calm, more reflective. So if you're manifesting, let's say, with an 8, you could have, let's say a 44-8, which would be really moving and shaking, because you've got the 4, the doer, and then it adds to 8, which is the number of manifestation and abundance. So right out of the gate, we start with the 23-5, which 32, if we reverse it, is like Hitler. It's like very flip-floppy, emotional roller coaster, but this one is even keeled. So it is about career, but more clarity, more contemplation, more. We're working through here more, as you can tell. We're getting each month, it seems like we're getting closer to working through here than through here. And that's new for everybody. So then we go down to the 24-6, it's the same way. It's leading with the 2, so it's a gentler version of the 6. It could be relationships for some. For others, it could be creativity, but it's still leading with that gentle 2. And then we've got that good old 16-7, which means turn the chapter, turn the page. So those first 2 days are probably focused in on contemplating things and letting them go or being at peace with them, and then shifting the page. And then we've got the 8, 9, and 1. But again, like I told you in the beginning, it's the 17-8, so it's very self-reflective. 7 is the deep philosophical number of truth. So we're really kind of thinking about what we want to manifest before we actually go ahead and set our intention. And then also the 18-9, which 9 is the highest change. We would think change on every level, which could be, but it's also the same frequency as the word love if you assign it numerical value. So again, gentler version. So that goes right down to the day before the last, which is the 19/10/1, because 1 plus 9 is 10, and then 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. So we have an abundance of numbers there. But it really is humanitarian, selfless service focused, communication focused, more so than new beginnings or that pioneer trailblazer. And then we end the week, interestingly, with that one number that usually shows up a lot, it did last year, is the pure 2, which we hadn't seen before in years prior so much. This is like crazy off the hook now. It's like every week. But it gives you that kind of day of rest to say, okay, I've done the week, and now I'm taking it all in. So that's the week in a nutshell, really, but it's really intriguing. It's like, it's not your typical April. Usually it's like go, 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 do, do, do. So keep tuning in, because each week you really got to pay attention to not only the master horoscope, but your own. And if you have any questions or comments, always you can send them to me at michelle@lotterieusa.com, and we'll answer them either privately if you request or on our weekly videos. So be sure to tune in next week, and we'll have another video here on lotterieusa.com.